Okay, I'm going to make a tutorial for Smokey Eye, so you can see how easy it is and do it on your own. I've got kind of a cat eye going right now, and I'm just going to go right over top of it because it doesn't really matter. So you're going to apply a dark liner, like so. And it really doesn't matter how precise you are. You see all these little tips about doing a bunch of different things to make it get your wings and all that stuff, but you're going smoky, so you're going to smudge all this in anyway. And the only thing is you want to make sure it gets into your eyelash line and that it's a very thick line, like when your mama was in the 60s. So see the difference between the two eyes? Like that's normal liner, and then that's just liner. Okay? So then I have a problem with my eyeshadow smearing off on the corners because I've got greasy eyes even with primer. So I just go kind of do a straight line. This is harder than it looks when you're watching the YouTube videos. Okay, so, but if you don't have a problem with that, you would just go straight down into the bottom. And typically they say to go on the inner lid. I've never been a fan of that. I think it invites all kinds of issues, so I'm not going to do that. If you typically do that, go for it. Okay, so I've got plenty of liner on there. So I know you probably have better brushes than I do, but you know, I work with what I've got. So now I'm going to go with, you're going to think of it as an ombre, this being the lightest color under your brow, and then light to medium, and then a medium, and then obviously the darkest. So I go with this one, so it's kind of a base, and I do that one first. And basically you're going to use your eyebrow line to the corner of your eye as the guide of how far to go. And again, the beauty of smoky eye is that you don't have to be super precise, is what I was saying. So now comes the scary part where you're going to freak out. You're going to start dabbing a dark color, preferably one that matches your liner. And you can do this with like dark brown or dark teal, or you can do it with any dark color, but it has to be dark or it's not going to work. Okay, so you're going to want to cover your entire lid with this color. And like I say, that's the scary part, because I know most of us don't go that bold. It takes some getting used to, but it looks fantastic and very glamorous. And then you can go down here and smudge that in a little bit. And I have old people eyelids, so things are droopy. You see the color is not really great on this either. So now we do the crease, and we're going to go with just notch up on the color intensity from the darkest color we just used. And it's okay if you go above the crease a little bit, because when your eyes closed, or I mean when your eyes open, you don't even see it. And that's pretty much it for the color. It may have gotten a little bit too blended in, so I'm going to go back in with my intensely dark color and just make sure my whole lid is covered. Okay. Now I'm going to use, frosty highlighty color on my brow. And it looks good if you put a little bit on the inner corner. Brightens your eye up a lot. So this is a good method for somebody that has small eyes or medium eyes, not huge eyes. It's just a nice way to open them up a lot. Optical illusion. Okay, it's my first time on video, so I don't know how well it turned out, but so that's it. Then you don't do any eyeliner, and you of course use your awesome lash primer. And as we've recently learned, because there's rarely any instructions with those things, they're usually colored so that when it's dry and ready to apply mascara, it's clear, so you don't see the color anymore. So after you've done that, then you really kind of want to load up the mascara, because otherwise you just look like you have a big glob of black on your eyes, and that kind of softens it and gives you a finished look. Do not do this look if you are not confident enough to do your eyebrows. This is how I do mine now. I know that there's like 1,000,001 tutorials on eyebrows and whatever. My thing is just that they need to be dark enough to pull off framing the eye you just created. So don't go without. If you go without, don't do the smoky look. So that's it. You know, you do your foundation and everything the way you normally do it. You just do a thick liner and then a matching equally as intense dark color on the lid, and then the next color up is a medium, and then light to medium, and then your brow with the highlighter. As I said, I like to do the light medium first and then go in and smudge everything in.